What's up, everybody? It's Mike Venus, and I'm back. And I'm doing this to give my honest opinion and review on the song City of Gods from Fivio and Kanye West and Alicia Keys. Right? And I want to hear your opinion about the beat as well in the comment section, whatever. But first and foremost, let's start this off. I'm not from New York. I'm not a New York native. Been to the city. The city reminded me of Milwaukee, you know, that I did like about it, but that's not my city. So, you know, off the rip, I'm coming from a non-biased perspective, right? I'm just being honest about the song. Now, what we getting right now, right? Because, you know, this is what I feel. I feel that drill in this sense, not this song, but with Pop Smoke, it was literally going to become the next major wave in pop music, you know, in his untimely death. So with Fabio, they brought him in and he even mentioned it in the song. But this is some pop shit. Like, no, like, number one, okay, let's start with the production, right? Because I'm a producer, so I'm going to deal with the production first. What I didn't like was the mixture of trap patterns with drill patterns. And you will notice this if you listen, mainly in the hook or the part where Alicia Keys is singing. They do this like trap style clap on the third beats, right? And then they have like all these crazy ass like sliding, gliding 808s just sliding and gliding everywhere. It was obnoxious. And it's like, understand, like, okay, the difference between these two genres like trap and drill. Trap usually favor claps. It's on the third beat, you know. Um where, you know, drill has more, the first hit is on the third and then the latter hit is on the fourth. So it give you this off rhythm type cadence, you know what I'm saying? Right? And the major difference between these two, trap and drill, is that trap typically use the 808, not much of a kick, right? But in drill, they use the kick, but the 808s are used more in a melodic type. I see it more as a melodic expression, but with a bass. So it gives this like these slides and glides of woo 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 woo, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But with this, the sample that they use, right, which I know it from the Jim Jones and Fat Joe song New York City, produced by Heatmakers. I think Arsenal, or whatever his name is. I don't want to mispronunciate it, so apologies. But he made the beat, and they sample that beat. Now that's the thing that's popping now in New York. They use a lot of sample drill, you know, where they sample from popular songs or songs that are well known, and then just add drill drums, hi hats, and 808 glides to it to kind of give it that drill feel. You know what I'm saying? But this, it was not hitting. And then the arrangement of the song, it felt it felt kind of weird. Like, I know, right, when you arranging a song, you want the hook to come in first, because the hook is what people latch onto. It's the most played thing and it's the most memorable part of the song. that people can latch on to because it's the most repeated and most repetitive part of the song. So you want it to come in first because that's what get people excited. And this is where the issue is. It's not that the idea that they were going for wasn't bad. It was just poorly executed by whoever was producing this. Because it felt like they put a producer that produced primarily trap music and try to get them to make a drill song. You know, that don't know much about drill, and they gave it more of a like a their spin on it, right? So, that's where the hook to me was just too much. You got Alicia Keys, she's singing more like in the tempo of the original song. Like if she heard the sample from Jim Jones' song, she's singing around that, which is pretty moderate speed. Drill is hella fast. It's at least at 140 or higher. So her singing at this, I know they didn't want to time stretch it or stretch her vocals so that it fit perfectly within the hook, but it felt like she was dragging, right? Because she wants to be emotional and express, the emotions for the hook, right? So that's my major issue with the Alicia Keys part. Like either whoever was the producer or engineer, both, should have had her perform the vocals at the speed of the track. If it's at least 100, let's say 140, she should have been singing that hook around that. Besides singing it what she would have heard from the original Jim Jones song, which was slower. Okay, so it felt like her vocals was dragging. And her vocals were competing with all that shit that was going on in the hook. Like I said, you got the trap type drum pattern, but this crazy ass 808 just going all over the place. Like it seemed like every fucking 2 bars there's a woo doo doo woo. It was too much. It was too much stimulants. Now, the other issue with the song is too long. Even in today's standards, it's too long. Like I haven't been diagnosed yet with ADHD, but more likely I probably do have this shit. Um, I forgot what's the name? Fivio's his verses, because you got Alicia Keys going, then he hops on, right? Then she comes back on, then he comes back on, right? And then it's a Kanye goes for the equivalent of 64 bars. He goes for 2 verses on his 1 verse, and it just totally made me forget about whatever the main artist was performing, what he was talking about. Totally forgot it by the time it got to the Kanye verse, because he went on for at least 2 minutes or more. And the standard drill beat is about 2 minutes. It's about 2 minutes. Maybe pushing 4, but that's like an exception. Like they got multiple verses. But Jesus Christ. Not saying what these guys were saying wasn't good. That's not the issue. The issue was that the arrangement of the track, it felt forced. The whole thing felt forced. Like if he come out with another song that should be the leading single, I think that's featuring just him. I think that would be more productive for him, because with Alicia Keys singing, which they put her a lot in the song, and it just felt random when they brought her in, and Kanye West, 64 bar verse, I forgot about the main artist, Fivio. I totally forgot about you because you got too much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was gonna do it, you should have had Kanye go first. But then that might have been an issue. Or you should have did your verses, came in with a verse, then the hook, then your verse again. Or better yet, do your verse, Alicia Keys hook, let Kanye go, cause you know that nigga gonna go for, like I said, at least minimum 64 bars. That nigga gonna do a full song in one verse. So let him go ahead, run off whatever the fuck he gonna say, and you bring your ass back in on the last fucking verse, so that we remember you, cause we're only gonna remember the last things that were said, and that's not you. That was Kanye. So I was like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you can't, I mean, with Kanye, you got to bring your A game because, he from Chicago, bro. And he ain't going to just I know he didn't want to step on toes, but he basically took over your song. It should have been Kanye West featuring Fivio and Alicia Keys. Because this nigga went on for the whole fucking song. So I'm just saying, like, and then the sound, like I said, you got this really synthy. Not saying that's not, you can't use that in drill, you can, but like I said, it felt like a trap producer trying to make drill and didn't really understand how the beat is structured. I felt confused. Cause in the hook, it sounded like a trap beat with some drill elements like the hi-hats and the no, I think the hi-hats were even, yeah, the hi-hats were trap like in the hook. The only thing that was drill like was the fucking 808s. And then when you got to the verse, you know, it was just a lot of 808s going on in that. So I don't know. But they gonna push it though, and if it does do anything, it's because it's a New York song and New Yorkers gonna support their own. But if this put like this, if this was my first time ever hearing you, I couldn't hear you because you got too many bigger stars than you on there. And that's another thing, like you can't, I would have picked somebody else. I would have picked either somebody that was big in the drill or at least feature one of them, but not both, because that's just too much. That's just too much. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga might say I'm hating or whatever, but I don't fucking care. I'm just giving my opinion, you know? Because, right, maybe he released that song because of the issue going up there with New York and drill music. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, I don't know if you can soften drill music. You can try, but it just ain't gonna be, it's gonna be something else. So yeah, that's what I had to say about the subject. you know but you know and then the video, I didn't like the music video. It was just black. It was like, I don't know if they was trying to emulate like Jay-Z Empire State of Mind with Alicia Keys, where it was like black and gray or black and white, but nah, this wasn't hitting. And that's just me being, I'm not gonna dick ride. You got motherfuckers on YouTube, social media, they gonna heat the lips to the cheeks, and they gonna, because they want, they don't want no smoke or anything, but they ain't being honest. Like, I would like to hear another song from Fivio. I wouldn't want to hear this again, if it's just him. Because to me, if this is my first time ever hearing you, I didn't hear you. I heard Alicia Keys and I heard Kanye West. Okay, that's what I heard. I didn't hear you, and I want to hear you because you're the leading artist. And please get you a producer that know how to make fucking drill and not trap a trap producer trying, because this shit was terrible. It was just too much shit going on for me to just focus. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was. All right, but that's what I had to say about the subject. Hey, let me know what you think. You know, if you're from New York and you feel a certain kind of way about what I said, I don't fucking care. But hey, you entitled to your opinion. I didn't say I didn't like the guy, didn't like his music. Repeat, I like these guys or the people that perform on the song separately, but not this song. It's just not hitting. I'm not gonna dick ride, and I'm not gonna be ass kissing. I'm not built like that. But yeah. So let me know what you think. Put in the description, or not in the description, the comment section, and let's talk about this, because I really want to know what people think about this subject pertaining to drill, pertaining to the censorship up there in New York, and this attempt to fucking make pop drill. Is it like pop drill or like, I don't know what that shit was, but it wasn't it. It wasn't what I would expect from any of them. And I can't technically call it a drill beat because, like I said, a lot of the patterns that were used in the song were trap bass. Even a lot of the sound selection. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm Mike Venus, and I want to say, y'all be blessed. Mike love you. Be safe. Mike out.